So, yeah, here I'm dusting, see? And notice how it's kind of white? You can make little designs with it. So, like, watch this. I'm going to spell out my name in cursive, but I kind of forget how to do my D's. See it? Yeah, so, in a sense, I'm kind of learning how to... Not going to finish that. I'm kind of like, looks like it's swastika. I'm not going to finish it. But in a sense, I'm kind of learning how to spray paint. And what better place to learn that than a chapel? The two go hand in hand, right? No, Jude, they don't. I know, it was a joke. Come on, can't you take a joke? No, I can't. Why not? Because you should not be so sacrilegious. You're probably right. So, I just won't make a joke like that again. Good, thank you. You're welcome. Plant making mess because dead. Maybe if I don't touch it, maybe if I don't mess with it, it will not shed. But eventually it's just gonna totally decompose. I will be there too. I will watch it decompose step by step because it's its fault for not being fake. It's wrong of it to be inside. This is not its natural habitat. This is not where plants belong. They belong on the outside, somewhere free, where they can just be a plant, not have to worry about being watered by a human being or totally neglected and eaten by the dog who lives exclusively inside these days. He's going on 10 years old. And he's kind of blind, so he doesn't know the difference between a milk bone and a really old and stiff plant. One time we caught him gnawing on a piece of bamboo. Poor little Rufus. That was actually in the name of Elle's dog in the play. Maybe my subconscious mind was forming some sort of image of Elle in the future. Who knows? Who knows? My subconscious is a very weird place I've discovered. Very weird. I wouldn't want to go there if I were you. What's this? The cameraman always dropped it. His identity is not going to be revealed because then that would basically ruin everything. In The Office, when the cameraman became a character, you knew the show was on its last leg. When Pam got so upset because Jim wanted to take a job as a sports writer somewhere else, this was the last season, and she started talking to the cameraman for condolence, it's like, all right, it's time for this to end. And it did. Actually, it's funny the way that ended, because the cast came to the writers and said, it's time to stop. We've had a great run. We've really enjoyed working with you guys. We'll do one final season, we'll make it great, we'll have everyone get together, but we gotta stop. This is getting old. And I agree, it was. There were so many new people, it was almost like it wasn't the same show. I guess that's on the other side. It looks like someone smeared their face all over it, and maybe they're trying to clean their braces with the window. I don't know. Maybe they were just so excited to go to 7:25 a.m. Mass, which you should all attend, by the way, so you can see just how clean this chapel is. Maybe that's the reason why I was chosen to clean this chapel. So I could tell people, through the power of YouTube, to attend the 7:25 a.m. Mass. Maybe the whole purpose of this wasn't just for me to blabber on about random things like The Office and making swastikas, but instead to lead people closer to what matters most. Amen! Hallelujah! Alright, so now we have finished dusting. I almost scratched the cue with my boot. Boot? You have a boot, Jude? What happened? Oh, so I assume you do not follow my Snapchat story. What's that? You blocked my Snapchat story because I post too many annoying things? Oh, okay. Well, for your information, I sprained my ankle playing soccer. and I'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. And it stinks, but what are you gonna do? I'm dusting this extremity. If you can see, there's some sort of spider web there. It's not very good or clean, so I'm gonna get it. Mr. Spider no longer has a home. He is not welcome here. He's gonna have to find a place somewhere else, outside of this building, probably in that shed where they keep the football equipment. That place is pretty nasty, frankly. Pretty nasty. I mean, if you keep it open all the time, I haven't been in there, but I assume it's pretty nasty because if it's open to the elements of nature. I don't know what this thing is, but it's really dusty, and it is part of the chapel. So it is my duty to clean it, regardless of what it is. I mean, what is this? Maybe... Oh, there are 3 pieces of bread in there. I don't know if that should be. I don't know. Maybe these were all little ecosystems designed for little clones of Tony Hascamp. Maybe they would keep little teachers in each one. So this one would be Proface Square. This would be Tony Hascamp Square. This would be Mr. Schaefer Square. And this would be Mr. Egan Square, and this would be Mr. Hufford Square. And Mr. Egan and Mr. Hufford would always fight about math and stuff. Oh no, but then Mr. Maloney would also have a square somewhere next to Mr. Egan, and then he would play really loud music and annoy Mr. Egan, because that's what he does. It's almost like a teenager and his mom, except the teenager's really enthusiastic about heavy metal music and has other smaller teenagers celebrate it with him. I don't know, it's kind of like that relationship. Okay. How am I gonna... I'm just gonna leave that there. Nothing happened. I don't know what this is. It looks like something for the PA system. But it's part of the chapel. It is my responsibility and moral duty to clean it. So we're putting this back here before we go. Before we depart. This I found yesterday. It's burnt, and it got so burnt it curved inward. Check that out. It's awesome. It's so awesome that I tried to take a picture of it, but Phil died on me. Phil, my phone, in case you don't know, his name is Phil. He's been dying a lot on me lately. He died, I wasn't even at 20%, and he died. And it really upset me, because he was sick. Phil was definitely sick. He needed a rest. He was not sick physically. He was sick mentally. You see, Phil was a sociopath. Not what you thought I was gonna say. You know what I was gonna say? No, you know what? Let's discuss this matter. It's an important matter. The original video said homosexual. But you know what? I'm glad in our society we have come to realize that that does not matter. We can look past that and see the person for who they truly are on the inside. And I like that. That is cool. But then other things like mass shootings that they didn't have back then, that's not cool. That's not cool. The Beatles also, they were cool. And now the fact that 2 of them are dead is not cool. Same about Glenn Frey dying and Rush, Neil Peart retiring. That's not cool. But you know, what are you gonna do? Drumming for Rush, that's gotta be a lot of work. I can't even imagine the workout he gets. I bet it's even more than the workout I had with your mother, Trebek. Roasted! So we got a couple pickup trucks. That truck's always there. I think it's for snow or something. That guy's tough. He's got a swan on the... Hey, he's got a swan on his, like... That truck does more than just haul some sort of heavy-duty equipment. I see something. No! Oh, shit. I want to get it. There, see? There's something about Colin Todd's Second Study. It's a book. I want to get it. But I don't think... Well, we're going to go MacGyver style here. That's not going to work, is it? Dang. Okay, that costed a whole $1. I told my mom. I mean, it was nice that my mom bought it for me, but personally, I've never liked the Smart Water brand. Water is water to me. I don't care how it tastes. I don't care how smart it is. I don't care how dumb it is. As long as it's morally correct, it's cool water by me. You see, whether it's ice cool or we're filming a documentary. That's what they're called. He probably doesn't like me because I play soccer. If you can read this, then thank a teacher. I get it. But what if I learned to read by myself? What if I dropped out of high school? What if I failed in grade school like Albert Einstein did? Then what? Then who should I be thanking? I should only be thanking myself, darn it. See, because they moved the garbage cans, or the dumpsters, you have to take an extra long way. So that's why it's taking so long. Over there we see the football people practicing their football and catching stuff using their hands. I already get enough practice using my hands. But yeah, we were actually having a conversation today. I said I sprained my ankle playing soccer. I was talking to Profe because we had a fire drill today. And then I hear someone say, pretty sure it was Corey Carver, who also was my buddy in the freshman senior thing. And I didn't really talk to anyone in my family, so whatever. But he's like, soccer. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I think we have way too many timeouts in soccer. He's like, I bet. How many do you have? We have 3. I said, we have 0. And I thought that was pretty cool of me. Pretty smooth, pretty ice cold, just like water. Sometimes water can be warm, and that's fine too. There's a time for warm water, there's a time for cold water. Just know that no matter whether you are cold water or hot water or haven't made up your mind about what kind of water you are cool water in my book. We're filming a documentary. I like saying that to people. Maybe I should just wear a sign that says, we're filming a documentary. Documentary in progress. And look! Oh my gosh! I don't know, Macy! Let's find out!
Video, please!
Yeah! Here, let's pose.
Good enough!
Good enough. Here's, wait.
I'm so happy.
Is that your bass?
Yeah, it is my bass.
Oh, nice. You're gonna be
Its
slapping
name
the
is.
bass?
I can't slap it.
You can't slap it yet?
No, I don't have.
You need to learn to play the Seinfeld theme song.
That's the first song
Or
I learned to
Mr.
learn.
Devoto.
I can't do
We're
it.
your biggest fan.
I can't do it.
Mr. Devoto was slapping the bass for us today.
Oh,
and it
he was not. He could barely do it.
Well, yeah,
He
you're
didn't
right.
want to ruin his perfect guitar
He
pick.
couldn't really do it. But he was definitely playing some pretty cool riffs, and I should have asked him if he could have played some Rush for us. Because I was listening to YYZ last night. That is the coolest instrumental in existence.
What is?
YYZ by Rush.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Your rash?
Especially those bass solos and drum solos by Neil Peart. Yeah, there's Miss. He wants to talk to me. We're filming a documentary. We're filming a documentary. We've got like 5 of these now.
Oh yeah?
Jude's After School Adventure.
Yeah.
Documentary on what?
When me cleaning the chapel. I cleaned the chapel and
Oh, you do?
yeah. And one day he just came in and started filming a video and it turned into a series.
Well, there you go.
So yeah,
Wow, you get to clean in front of Jesus. Man, that's pretty awesome.
it is pretty awesome. I like
Man,
it.
what an honor.
You.
See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. So we're back. I have a bunch of water bottle caps and I'm gonna shoot them in Proface room.